Hello, my lovely Minjions. This is Minji from Minji Teaches Korean. Welcome to your Essential Korean Verbs course. As you probably guessed, in this course we're going to focus on Korean verbs. But why are verbs such a big deal in Korean? Let me draw it out for you literally. But first, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard the phrase 사랑해요? 사랑해요. 사랑해요. Or 괜찮아. 괜찮아. Let me add the question mark here. 괜찮아? 괜찮아? Of course you have. From the famous drama line in Goblin, or in Korean title it's 도깨비, where main character says 아저씨 사랑해요. To the famous meme that went viral that goes like 괜찮아 ning 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 ning. I'm sure you guys have heard of those. And let me break those down for you. 사랑해요 means I love you. And 괜찮아, you need to go higher in intonation at the end in order to make it into a question. Anyway, 괜찮아 means are you okay or is it okay? 괜찮아? 괜찮아? But here's something interesting. Both of those are just verbs. There is no subject, no object, just the verb itself. It's kind of like saying love or okay in English on their own. And in Korean, that's totally normal. If it is clear who or what you're talking about, you can use just the verb and drop everything else. So the key point is, in Korean, the verb always comes at the end of a sentence. And sometimes it's all you need to say. That's why knowing verbs gives you so much power when speaking Korean. Now, just like in English or other languages, Korean verbs change depending on tense and formality level. So, yes, conjugation matters. But honestly, what matters even more is building a solid vocabulary of verbs. The more verbs you know, the more naturally and confidently you will be able to speak. Also, some Korean verbs can have multiple meanings depending on context. And as a native speaker, we are used to it. But for learners, it can feel confusing, right? Like, wait, how can one verb suddenly mean 5 different things? But don't worry, I'll guide you through all of that with real examples and explanations of different nuances. And how about this? You probably heard that the honorifics are a big part of Korean. Some verbs are used only to show respect. And if you accidentally use a casual one to someone older, then yeah, it might come across as a little rude. So be careful about that. And of course, we'll cover that point too. Before we wrap up this intro, let me give you a quick overview. We will go over must-to-know Korean verbs. The ones that come up in daily life, in songs, dramas, or even on the topic test. And for each verb, I will walk you through natural example sentences, how to conjugate it, and handy phrases that commonly go with it. Oh, and no need to worry about the pronunciation. Why? I was born and raised in Seoul, so you'll be hearing the standard Korean throughout the course. If you stick with it, you will come out of this knowing essential Korean verbs inside and out. So, are you ready? Then, let's get started. 시작합시다.